Alright guys, it's been a while since I posted anything on the mini truck, but that's just because it's taken a very long time to get the seats done. Um, Originally supposed to take 2 weeks, then it turned into three, and uh, part of it was my fault. I didn't buy enough material. I supplied the material for this upholstery job, so um, I had to reorder it. That took another week, so I know it's taken a long time, but I finally got it back, and this is the surprise. So basically, I was able to buy bride material and to upholster the seats with it. So, for those of you not familiar with Bride, it's basically like the Japanese version of Recaro. I mean, they have a very well established reputation in racing, especially drifting, and they make custom seats. But there's somebody on eBay that actually sells the material, so you could actually upholster your factory seats with the material. And there are some eBay material on eBay that looks legit, but it's actually very low quality. It's almost just like fabric. You can't really use it to upholster seats. I mean, you can, but it's not gonna last very long. Whereas this is very tough, specific for seating. So I mean, aesthetically, obviously everybody has their own taste. I think it looks cool. I think the different gray tones is gonna match perfectly with the look of the truck, which is basically like a camo with different gray tones. So I think it's gonna look good. The one thing is I still don't have the passenger seat, and the reason why is, and I'll let this be a lesson to you. If you ever are doing reupholstering your seats in a manner where something like this, where it needs to specifically be oriented in a certain way, make sure you get enough material, because when I had plenty of material to do the seats. The problem is they could only use the center sections with the wording in the middle. So everything to the left and right of this is waste. So that's one of the reasons why I had to order more material. The other thing is, make sure that you label the seats, because my idea was to take them apart and just give them basically a bunch of cushions to upholster to keep the cost down, and that was the goal, and it worked. However, I didn't label passenger side bottom, passenger side top, and these, if it's a conventional seat, like a conventional car seat, it's a no-brainer. But when you have just like these four sections, especially the passenger side, you can't really tell what is the backrest and what's the bottom, because on the car usually the bottom cushion is the one that's got the most simple parts of it, which is really just a piece of foam, because it sits on the structure, especially on the back seat. So what happened was the upholsterer got confused, and on the passenger side he actually upholstered it with the reading backwards, because he thought the base, like in this case this is the base, he thought this was the headrest. So he basically upholstered it with the writing upside down. So I'm getting that redone right now. But I didn't want to wait anymore, so I figured I would install this. Besides, I need to use the truck. And the good news is that what I have is the driver's side, so at least I could drive it and go run some errands. Spring is here, so I gotta do some landscaping work. So that's the plan. Put the seat back in and get this baby back on the road.
Ryan Little.
Guys, just a quick note. When putting the bracket back on the bottom of the seat, Tighten the back ones first, because I tried to do the front ones first, and you could do the front ones, but then what happens is there's this little piece that gets bolted on with the front bolt, and what this does is it stops, or it limits the amount that the seat could come forward. Or if you don't have this, you can actually slide the whole seat right off the rails. So because of this limiter, if you bolt this on first, you can't slide the brackets forward to gain access to the hole in the back. So you want to bolt the ones in the back first, then slide the bracket back, and then install the front bolts.
Ryan Little.
Alright guys, so this was a short video. I'll put the description to the material that I bought or a link in the description. Again, I would say the link that I have, I think it's for 2 meters, I believe, of material, and I forget how wide it is, but I would suggest that you buy a little bit more than what you think you need, and in the future you could probably use it for, if you really want to do the doors or something like that. I painted my door cards with the vinyl paint, so I'm not going to do that, but in case any of you are interested in that, this is it'll be a kind of a cool trick to do that. In any case, I think it looks great. I think it matches the color tone in the interior perfectly. It's got that JDM look with the Bride logos, so I think it looks cool, and also matches the camo on the outside. So in any case, when I get the passenger seat, I'll pop that in. I'm not gonna make a video about that. It's just reverse order of the way it came out, and then hopefully I could move on to some of these maintenance items that I've been putting off until the weather gets warm, which is the CV boots in the front, and upgrade this front suspension as well. So thank you for watching.